Hello and welcome to my channel, Talisman Tarot. In this reading I will be asking the cards and spirit directly about the person who is in love with you. And so I will be asking about any hints and clues that spirit can give me about this person, so about their appearance and their personality, but also about where you two met or where this person knows you from. So I'll just try to get as much information as possible, really, about this person. And so I have 5 groups here for you: group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, group number 4, and group number 5. And so I will ask you to use your intuition to really choose the right group for you, the group that catches your eye, the group that speaks to you the most, and so that group will be your group. And if you need more time to determine what group is right for you, you can do that. You can pause the video and take as much time as you need, really. But if you don't, I'll just proceed to the reading. And so, hello, group number 1, you chose this Shatterkite, and so I will start with a channeled message and then I will proceed to the cards. And so, first of all, I think this person might be dark-skinned or like tanned. Like maybe this person could be from the Middle East. I think this person is quite handsome or even like hot, but it could also be like that they are like hot, like warm, so they might have a high temperature on their body, so maybe they are warm to the touch. I think this person has a very great smile, maybe a bit quirky and unique, but very charming actually. And so I also think this person has quite intense eyes, but not like very intense. I just think when this person is not smiling, they might look a bit serious, but I see that this person does smile a lot, and when they smile, their eyes light up and become very mild. But when they are concentrated on something, or when they like stare out in the blue, they do have a tendency to look a bit intense. They might also look a bit intense when they walk alone or when they sit alone. And maybe it's like, because it's a bit of an intimidating look as well, so maybe they actually put this look on, and maybe it's something they've had to put on. So maybe they had a tough, maybe they were brought up in a tough environment, so like in a ghetto or something like that. But also, like, my mother had a friend who lived in New York for a while, and she took the, what's it called, the metro, or like the train, whatever, to work every day. And at first she was really frightened by it, but then she found out that if she just looked really intimidating, like if she just looked really angry or mad or crazy, actually, if you gave people that crazy look, then people would leave her alone. And so maybe this person actually has a bit of the same, like maybe they get a bit of an intense look when they are alone, because that's maybe a defense mechanism that they've learned in the environment that they grew up in, that if they just looked very crazy or mad, then people wouldn't pick on them or steal from them or beat them up. Like, so maybe that's the thing, I don't know. But I think this person could also have like light eyes, like not necessarily like blue or green or gray, but maybe like a light hazel, like that guy from Grey's Anatomy. I don't know, I haven't seen the show, but like I know that guy from Grey's Anatomy with the hazel eyes, and so maybe this person has eyes like that, and that might make them look a bit intense as well. So they could also have a bit watery eyes. So maybe this person is like a water sign, not necessarily in sun or moon, but maybe in rising, ascendant. So they could have like a bit teary eyes and also a bit bedroom eyes actually. So I don't know, but there's something about the eyes that's really captivating actually. So I think, but I don't think this person is intense at all. Like their personality is not intense. They have a very mild presence, not demanding at all. Like they are very light and they are easy to laughter, but for some reason they look a bit serious and intimidating. So, but they are not at all that. Like they have a very light and breezy personality, I think, or presence, not necessarily personality, but their presence is not demanding. So, but let's draw some cards here, so that we can know where you know this person from. And so, 7 of Wands reversed, 3 of Cups reversed, 4 of Pentacles upright, Queen of Cups upright, and 10 of Wands also upright. So with the 3 of Cups here, well, reversed, but with the Queen of Cups here also, I think for some of you this person might actually be in a relationship with someone else, someone you know maybe. So maybe this is your friend's boyfriend or your sister's boyfriend, or well, it could be your sister's ex-boyfriend as well, and maybe your own ex-boyfriend or girlfriend as well. And so maybe you had like a third party situation going on, like this person was in love with both you and someone else at some point, and they ended up choosing another person over you. But I guess they made the wrong choice because they are still in love with you. So with the Wands, 10 of Wands here, I think you might have met somewhere that required some physical strength. So maybe at the gym or at some sports, but it could also be in school, studying. Also, with the 3 of Cups here, reversed. Did I say 3 of Swords before? I meant 3 of Cups reversed, but it could be 3 of Swords as well, but because it just came to my mind. But with the 3 of Cups reversed, maybe you know this person from like a party you went to together where you or this person got a bit too drunk, like you might have, well, you can look at the picture here, like there's cups and the water is flowing out of the cups, like so when it's upright, like, so maybe you actually, maybe you spilled your drink on this person, and maybe this person had to like maybe this person had to walk you home with the 10 of Wands here. Like they had to offer you their shoulder to lean on because you were a bit drunk and they didn't want you to fall. So yeah, maybe you were the drunk one, or maybe you actually had, well, maybe you had an injury actually that made it difficult for you to walk on your foot, and so this person offered to help you walk to maybe a cab, or even walk you all the way home. You might have sprained your ankle or something like that. I guess if this wasn't you, it could also have been another person. Maybe that's the Queen of Cups here. So a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces who sprained her ankle, and maybe you both volunteered to help her, and so maybe you both gave her a shoulder to lean on and helped her get home, and then maybe you shared like a moment there, like helping someone else. And so maybe this isn't at all a third party situation. Maybe the third party was just your shared friend who you helped one night, and then you bonded over that whole experience. So maybe that's what happened. But let's draw some more cards about this person, who this person is. I want some hints and clues on who this person could be. So 8 of Cups, 5 of Wands, the Hierophant, and Death. Okay. So with the 8 of Cups here, so it says abandoned success. So if you went to the same school as this person in the past, this person might have dropped out of school, and with the 4 of Pentacles here, this person might be a bit withdrawn, so they might not share a lot of intimate information about themselves. They might be a bit closed off. This is definitely the type of person who says that everything is fine when, well, everything is not fine at all. Like they might seem very cheerful and happy, but I think they keep a lot of their struggles and problems for themselves. They don't like to ask people for help, and they don't want to like bore people by talking about their personal issues. Like with the 8 of Cups here, it's a depression card as well, and so I actually think that this person is quite depressed, and they might isolate themselves a bit because they are depressed. They probably don't like to contact people, and they are probably not in contact with anyone at the moment. Like, I think they are just trying to figure it out on their own. And I also think this person is the type who just withdraws from the world when they are depressed, like because they don't want anyone to know that they are depressed, and they don't want to be a buzzkill, but like maybe also like they might come from a family where depression is like a bit of a taboo. Like you shouldn't say that out loud, that you're depressed. Like, so maybe there's some shame involved. Like, this person don't want people to know that they are depressed. Like, this person just wants to wait until they are happy again, and then they will go out and meet people again. Like, they know that they are not fun to be around when they are depressed, and so instead of asking people for help, they just want to fix it themselves so that they can start being amusing for other people to be around again. And so it's actually it's kind of selfless, actually, a selfless energy. They don't seem to want to bother people with their own problems, but well, many people might actually misinterpret this behavior as being quite selfish, actually, and that's kind of horrible, because this person withdraws for the sake of others, but people will judge them for not staying in contact. And so, like, if you know this person, if you know who this person is, and you have been mad at this person because they haven't been staying in contact with you, then please don't be mad, because it's not because they don't want to, it's because they are, it's not because they are ignoring you. They are trying to spare you from having to deal with them at this state of mind. They want you to only know them as this fun person, and so they will withdraw until they become that person again. And I don't think it's solely because they don't want you to know that person. It's not solely to spare you. It's also because I think this person is a bit afraid that if people see them as that person, that they won't be able to escape that role, that people will put them in a box and perceive them as someone that they actually don't want to be perceived as. Like, they want to be in control of how people perceive them. And I also think it's very important for this person that people don't feel sorry for them. I think this person has a lot of baggage, and I talked earlier in this reading about them having this smile on all the time, but sometimes like they lose that smile and look very intense, and they might even like stare blankly sometimes, where you can see that they are thinking about something that is bothering them, but they are not talking about it. And then someone comes over and starts talking to them, and then they smile again, like nothing has happened. And I think it's because there are a lot of things that are weighing heavily on their shoulders, probably something with their family, but they don't want people to notice that. So with the death card here, this person could be a Scorpio with a Hierophant here. This person could be a Taurus as well. And with the 5 of Wands here, I think this person could be a bit argumentative at times. They might like to question what people say. They like to ask critical questions. I think this person is this person is not afraid of pissing people off, and they might actually be a bit provocative actually, and like provoke people. I also think this person is, well, this person is very cool and calm and collected when they argue with people. They are not the type who gets emotionally invested in the argument. They probably also have a very rational rational approach to everything, but I think it's because they have this emotional distance. They distance themselves emotionally from topics, political topics, and well, topics in general, but also from people. Like, they are not afraid of pissing people off because like they are not, they know that they won't get pissed off themselves. Like, they don't get pissed off at anything. Like, they are very calm that way, or cool that way. Like, they but that's because they have this emotional distance, and so like they're not afraid of asking like questions that might get people riled up and even angry, but they can do that because they have no emotional investment in any topic. They don't get riled up themselves. And so with the Hierophant here, like, I think this person is quite traditional, maybe even a bit conservative. And well, if this person is from the Middle East, they might also be religious. So maybe if you are not religious yourself, that might be a problem. But like, I think this person is very traditional. And so with the Death card here, I think this person is a type who changes a lot. And so I actually think this person might be a moon in the 12th house, because I feel like this person is like withdrawing a lot from the world, and I think every time they re-enter or rejoin the world, they are kind of a new person. Like, they isolate themselves for like a year, and then they rejoin the world, and they always have this newfound clarity and sense of purpose, and they know exactly what they are supposed to do and who they are supposed to be. But then a year later, the same thing happens, and they withdraw again from the world, and then they get a whole new perspective and a new sense of purpose. And so I think it's really hard for this person to really figure out who they are and what they are supposed to do in life, which is probably the reason why they are so depressed at times. Like, I think this person has a personality, maybe not disorder, but like an identity crisis maybe, and they might have an identity crisis once every blue moon, like, or even more often than that. But like, they seem to change a lot, and so it's probably because of something that happened in their childhood. They probably had an unstable childhood, maybe especially in the years from like 4 to 9 years old. Maybe their parents were refugees and they had to move around a lot when they were a child, or maybe something else. Maybe they were from Kosovo. Actually, I heard Kosovo, but it could be something else as well. Something that happened in their childhood that made them not discover their identity as a child, which means that they will use their whole life to try to figure that out. And well, I know that's sad, but I actually think that's the case here. But I think at some point this person will embrace it in a way. Well, at some point when you've been like trying on 1,000 hats your whole life to try to find the right hat, you will realize that what you're supposed to do is actually become a hatter, like someone who works with hats, and that was what this person should have done all along. But with all that experience that this person has had, since this person has been like trying on a lot of different hats and will be trying on a lot of different hats throughout their life, they will realize at some point that they are actually really good at trying on hats and helping others try on hats and become a hatter, like if that makes sense. But when it comes to zodiac signs, now that I've talked about that 12th house energy, this person could be a Pisces, maybe an Aquarius as well. So, well, with the appearance, with the Death card here, and the Hierophant, like they kind of go two different directions, because the Hierophant is, well, ruled by Taurus, and Taurus has a tendency to be a bit on the chunkier side, no offense. And the Death card here, it's a skeleton, so maybe this person has a tendency to have like a yo-yo weight. Maybe they are like one of those types who gets really skinny in summertime and then puts on weight in the winter. And well, so this person could be quite in touch with nature, actually, like animals who hibernate, like I don't know. But I also think this person, well, with the Death card, like this person might change like their hairstyle a lot. Maybe they had like long hair when you met this person, and then they cut all of the hair off and became almost unrecognizable afterwards. So maybe that's a thing. So maybe that's a hint. So that's all I have for you, group number 1. I hope this reading helps, and if it did, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. So bye. So hello, group number 2. So I will start with a channeled message, and then I will proceed to the cards. And so this seems like quite a quite interesting person. Like, I think this person is, well, this person is quite hot, but in a quirky way. Like, this person is not the mainstream type, so I think this person might have curly hair and maybe even long hair, or longer than usual. I saw a green shirt, so maybe this person wears like green a lot, or maybe they just own one green shirt that they might have worn the last time you saw this person. This person might be an Aquarius or Sagittarius, mostly Sagittarius, I think. They might also wear like scarves, so like a brown scarf. I think this person might have lighter hair, so light brown or blonde, or maybe even strawberry blonde. So this person might wear glasses also, and if they do, the glasses are quite stylish, so probably round and maybe even with a thick frame like Harry Potter glasses, but they can pull it off because they have this, I think they have that academic, intellectual look. I know there's no such thing as like an intellectual look, but like they kind of look like a college professor, or and so they can pull off those glasses. Well, maybe this is actually your college professor, or maybe your mentor in college or something like that. But I do get a teacher or a professor vibe from this person. I also think this person might study philosophy, or they might talk about philosophy a lot, and they might actually smoke like an old-fashioned wooden tobacco pipe. Like, I don't know what it's called, but this person might smoke one of those. And so I think this person is kind of cool, probably old school in their clothing style as well. So with the citrine here, well, maybe this person comes from money. So maybe they come from a wealthy family, but not necessarily a really wealthy family. It might be a family of professors. So maybe both their parents are professors, or maybe priests. But let's draw some cards here. So the Chariot and the Lovers. So with the Chariot here, like this person here, you can see here, like the person has a mustache, and so maybe this person has a mustache. So they might be very creative with their beard or their mustache. Maybe they have a mustache that might be a bit eccentric, like this person has, like one with like the curly end. So, well, maybe this person also have like printed sweaters. So maybe this person also wears like old school sweaters, maybe like those typical professor sweaters with like patterns, and maybe knitted sweaters, or like Icelandic or Norwegian sweaters. And pictures, like the hair is like goes like down to like the chin, so maybe this person has like hair down to the chin, and maybe wavy hair, but I do think it's more curly, but it could also be wavy, and it could also be full-on Jesus hair, so maybe longer than that actually. So also with a bird here, like you can see like the bird here, the head of the bird is like the nose of this face here, and well, if you look at it, so the nose is like a bit shaped, well, so this person could have a nose that's a bit shaped like a swan neck, or this person could have a broken nose, so maybe a crooked nose, or it's a bit peculiar as well, but like maybe this person could have like a nose ring, so maybe a septum ring, or like a hoop in the nose. But I guess it makes some sense. Like it really doesn't make sense, but like this, I think this person has a very alternative style. Also in the picture here, like you can see that there's like a neck tattoo. So, well, maybe this person has a neck tattoo or a tattoo somewhere else. So I definitely think there is something about this person's style that goes in two different directions, and that was also what I felt at first, like when I saw this deck here and the citrine here. I thought that those two were kind of contradicting each other, like the deck and the stone, because, well, the deck here is quite rebellious, and the citrine is about wealth, and, well, it might not seem to others as contradictory, but it is to me, because I always see the rebellious people rebelling against the man, the power, the people in power, the rich. And so I always assume it's someone from the lower classes. But this is someone who seems to be upper class, someone who seems to be from a wealthy family. And maybe that is what they are rebelling against by having these tattoos and these piercings. But like, it's all underneath, because on the outside they try to look very upper class actually with their clothes and their glasses and their tobacco pipe and their mustache. So I don't know, but like, well, this is also like the hipster style, but like I can't really figure this person out, because I don't know if this person is alternative or conservative. But maybe that's what this person likes. Maybe this person wants people to wonder. They want to be a conversation piece. So, well, let's draw some more cards here about this person's personality. So, 8 of Cups, Judgment, Temperance, and Death. So I think, well, with the Temperance here, this person could be a Sagittarius. With the Death here, this person could be a Scorpio. But mostly Sagittarius, I think, because I said Sagittarius before. So I get a Sagittarius energy here. And so with the 8 of Cups here, like, it makes a lot of sense, because in this card, it's about being a rebel, actually. It's about breaking down the foundation, like you can see here. Like, it's about stirring the pot, creating havoc. It's about taking all the traditional things and try to break it down. It's about thinking new, and, well, so I guess this person is not that conservative at all, but this person could be a neo-conservative, and that is actually exactly what I talked about before, because neoconservatism is like the ultimate oxymoron. Like, how can you make conservatism neo, like new? It is about conserving, but I guess it's all about resurrecting the good things from the past and, well, eliminating the bad things. And so, well, with a pillar here, it's about breaking down the pillars of society, at least the bad ones. And, well, that's also, that makes sense, because the picture here, like, the plants are breaking down these pillars, and so if plants can break down pillars, then they weren't that sturdy to begin with. So it's a natural natural breakdown of the things that didn't work, the things that could easily break down and try to create something that's more sturdy, and so that we can build something better in its place. Like it's but still hold on to like the things from the past that are sturdy. And so, well, I guess it makes sense that why this person is wearing like these old school clothes and a mustache and round glasses, but also have piercings and tattoos, because this person wants to take the good things from the past and mix it up with more modern things. Not that piercings and tattoos are modern, I don't know, but this person probably can explain this a lot better than me, and they probably love to explain this to people. They love when people ask them about their style and clothing choices, because they probably have some philosophical answer to why they do what they do. They probably have an answer to everything they do, actually, and they like to explain it. So yeah, I also get like the teacher vibe again, because this person loves to explain things to people. They are a bit arrogant, and I'm not going to lie about that. I probably would feel a bit of an urge to like punch this person if I was around this person too much, because it gets a bit like high cultured for me. I don't even really know what neoconservatism is, and well, I feel like this person would make fun of me for not knowing that. And so yeah, and with the judgment card here, like maybe this person is a bit judgmental, and well, with the temperance here, like I think this person is an idealist, with the head up in the clouds here, like in the stars here. Like this person might be into idealism, like as philosophy, idealism in philosophy, but also just this person might be very idealistic, and maybe even a bit too idealistic. Like they might talk on and on about philosophy, and especially political philosophy, on how the society should be, but the energy is kind of wasted because this person is not realistic. This person is too this person is not practical enough. This person is too focused on the theoretical aspects and not the practical aspects, and that also tells me that this person has highly educated parents. So yeah, and with the death card, like I think it's about how, well, it's also about how this person might like to butcher people's ideas, which is not a great thing. But like, you might have talked to this person about, well, maybe some smart stuff about philosophy or politics or something like that, and you might have said something, and then they just completely killed what you said, and they might just have said no, or that it wasn't correct what you said, or that they didn't agree with you, so they didn't want to talk about that at all with you. Like they just buried it and moved on to something else, and that probably made you feel kind of shitty. And I get that. Like, I understand who wouldn't feel shitty about that. Like, but I think that you felt shitty because they didn't even listen to what you had to say. So I think this person is a person who, with a lot of ideas, and they love to talk about all their ideas, but they are not really that open to listen to other people's ideas. I also think this person might be a bit two-faced, but I also think this person might seem like the type who is just too busy to talk, someone who is always looking for other people to talk to, like other more interesting people to talk to. They want to talk to someone else, or they give out that vibe that no one is really interesting enough for them. So, like, this person is not the type who makes you feel like you are being heard or seen. Like, it might seem like they aren't even paying attention when others talk and when you talk. And so you might have also witnessed that. You might have had a conversation with this person and it seemed like they were listening. They were good at pretending like they were listening, but it was kind of obvious that they were not listening. Like they were not replying the right things. Like they replied that it was obvious to when you like heard their response that they had not been paying attention at all. So I think this person is a bad listener. They don't really pay attention to people. They are just thinking about what their next response will be, or reply will be, or answer. Like, and so you might have noticed that their replies were all over the place, that they responded to what you said with something that had nothing to do with what you said. And it was weird because it seemed like they were paying attention. Like you might have told this person along the way, like while you were like explaining something to this person, like you might have asked this person like if they understood what you were saying, and they always said that they understood it completely, and then afterwards you just realized that they didn't understand a thing of what you had just said. Like, and so, well, maybe it's because this person really isn't as smart as they want to seem, and they just, well, or maybe they just don't pay attention to anyone but themselves. And well, maybe it's both, because I actually don't think this person is as smart as they could be, because they don't seem to be able to learn from others, but they don't like it when others they love to explain things to others, but they don't like it when others explain things to them. They want to be on top, and so they can't humble themselves enough to actually be a good student, because they want to be smarter than everyone, and probably the teachers as well. Like, maybe I'm being a bit rough or tough on this person. I'm sorry, but like I just hate arrogant people. So I want to know how this person knows you. So I will draw some cards about that, like where you met this person, or where this person met you. So Knight of Wands, the Sun, Knave of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I think, well, with the Knight of Wands here, I think you met this person searching for like some key, like in the picture here. So, well, I think it's symbolic. I think you've met while you were searching for some information. So maybe in school, and if it's in school, it's probably something like philosophy, religion, archaeology, psychology, anthropology, cognitive science, history, political science, or something like that. Something where you are unlocking some mystery, especially within the human mind. And well, maybe you tried to unlock something else as well. Maybe you did in an escape room together, but so that could also be a thing. It could also have been like some group therapy as well, or like some kind of group, maybe for religious people like Christians, like maybe even like a Bible study group. I don't know. Maybe something to do with horses as well, like or maybe something to do with cooking or food. So I don't know. But with the sun here, I guess you might have met in the summertime, maybe in a heat wave. So I guess you could have also have met at like an event or a lecture about religion with like the Hamsa hand here. So, or maybe on a vacation. But like with the Knave of Cups here, like I think this person, there's a possibility that this person actually didn't talk to you, or maybe they just talked to you very briefly, and maybe they just used the rest of the time admiring you from afar. Like you can see the mountain here looking at this woman bathing, and so maybe this person, well, didn't look at you bathing, but like it could, maybe, who knows, but so maybe you went swimming or something like that, and so maybe this person looked at that, but I don't know. But it could also be like with the Knight of Pentacles here, that maybe again something with horses, but this person is also about to fly over this cliff here, so maybe so maybe you did some kite surfing with this person, or like something with kites, something over a cliff also, like bungee jumping or something like that. I don't know, but this also tells me that you might have met this person either on a hill or maybe on the top floor of some building. Maybe, well, maybe the building was on top of a hill, something like that you met at. So it could also be talking about how this person might actually have either ghosted you or disappeared from you the first time you met, or the last time you met. Like you might have met this person and then they told you that they had to just go for a second, maybe to go to the bathroom or to talk to someone else, but they never returned. And so maybe that's what this card is saying, like, because this person here is kind of luring this horse with a quarter here to like ride off the cliff, but this person has a kite, so this person has kind of wings, so this person can fly, but the horse will fall to its death. But well, the horse is dead already, it's a skeleton, so it doesn't really matter. But so I don't think it can die again. But well, my point is, I think either this person like disappeared from you, or you disappeared from them. Maybe you ghosted this person. You might also have met this person at some social event that was really uncomfortable. Maybe there was some kind of like social games, like team building exercises, where you had to get way out of your comfort zone, and maybe you actually bailed at some point because it was just too embarrassing or something like that. So maybe that's the case. So, well, that's what I see for you, group number 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. So bye. Hello, group number 3. So I will start with a channeled message, and then I will proceed to the cards. And so what I see here is that this person might have very short hair, like really short, almost bald, but not bald, but like just almost. And so this person might wear like baggy clothes, and their voice might be a bit hoarse, actually, but not like hoarse in a raspy way, but like it sounds like this person has a bit of a cold, or maybe this person needs like their tonsils removed. Like it sounds like they have a sore throat, but I don't think it's like temporary. I think they might just sound like that in general. I think this person might be from the same neighborhood as you, or maybe this person is actually a childhood friend of yours, or maybe a friend of your brother. I think this person is actually from a bit of a rough neighborhood, and so maybe you are as well. But like I think this person might have a bit of an edge in their clothing style. They might wear like hip-hop clothes, like baggy clothes. This person could be into like music as well, and maybe this person could actually make something quite interesting, like music, with their hoarse voice if they wanted to. I think this person also walks in a different way, like maybe they swing like a bit from side to side with their shoulders, maybe when they walk, and they might walk a bit laid back, if that makes sense, that they walk with their feet first, and then the rest of the body kind of follows. And well, many of us like we walk, when we walk we kick backwards, but this person kicks forwards when they walk, and so it's really hard to explain, really. So I think this person walks quite smoothly, like they glide when they walk. I think they might also seem quite rhythmical in their walk, like it almost seems like they are walking to some music track, when actually there isn't any music around. I also heard like don't sweat it, so I don't know if that's something this person says a lot, like don't sweat it too. But I also just think this person is quite laid back, like they are not the type who gets stressed out easily. So for some of you, I think this person could be younger than you, or maybe this person is just very mature, but like I get the feeling that this person might be quite young. I don't know, maybe this person is actually renting an apartment from you. Like maybe you've moved away briefly to study abroad and you've rented out your old apartment to this person, or maybe this is like your roommate, or maybe your family owns an apartment that they've rented out to this person. And so, or well, this person could also be an au pair or an exchange student that your parents have taken in. But let's draw some cards here. So Justice, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Justice card here, this person could be a law student, but they could also be on the other side of the law. So maybe they have had troubles with the law. So I don't know what that could be, but well, maybe they've had a second chance in some way. But with the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles here, like I see that this person might be someone who is a bit conflicted. So maybe that's also what I was talking about before, about them swinging a bit from side to side when they walk. Maybe that's also like symbolic. Maybe this person also swings a bit from side to side personally. Maybe this person doesn't know what direction to go in life. Maybe they are a bit like on a crossroads right now. So well, if they study law, they might have dropped out of their studies, but I also think this person might have like ADD or ADHD. Like this person seems like someone who has a lot of projects going on at once. This person is probably also the type who starts a lot of new projects and doesn't finish any of them. And with the Nine of Pentacles here, I don't know, there are these like angels here, like, and they are trying to catch the charity coming from the sun here. And so well, maybe this person is a bit of a charity case. Maybe this person is looking for charity and handouts. Maybe this person is like happy-go-lucky, a knight of fortune, someone who is not responsible, someone who maybe relies too much on other people to save them. So well, now I want to draw some cards on how you two know each other, or how this person knows you. Like, so Knight of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, Two of Swords. So a lot of swords here. So well, with a Knight of Swords here, so you could have a person in common, like a friend in common, who might be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and well, this person could also work for you in some way. Like, you might be this person's boss, like, because the angels are here again, and so they are in front of a wagon here. Like, so maybe this person is maybe you are a superior to this person in some way, or a mentor. Maybe you work with children, or maybe you worked together at some project that had to do with children. Maybe some project to get children off the streets. So well, maybe this person is not the charity case at all, maybe, or after all, but maybe you just worked on a charity case together. So with the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords, I guess this could have to do with that project as well. Maybe it was like a bit of a depressing project. Maybe you had to work with children who had experienced abuse or neglect, and well, maybe you could have actually met at a therapy session, like a group session, maybe for adults who experienced abuse and neglect as a child, or maybe AA or NA or something like that. So I think you talked about some heavy stuff when you met this person, and with the Two of Swords here, well, maybe this could also have been like a meditation thing you met at. So you might have met at like some new age religious or spiritual event, something with yoga or meditation or Tai Chi. So maybe this person is actually quite spiritual, which is a bit strange to me, because this person doesn't seem like the type who is into spirituality, or maybe they are psychic actually, so maybe that's why they looked it up. So I don't know, but like that's what I see here for you, group number 3. This is the person who is in love with you. So I hope this helped, and so if it did, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. So bye. So hello, group number 4. So first of all, I will start with a channeled message, and then I will proceed to the cards. And so I heard Tristan, so maybe this person's name is Tristan. I also heard Kaylee, so maybe that's your name or this person's name, I don't know. But I also got some geographical information, so this person might be from Trinidad, Montenegro, Philadelphia, France. I also heard Kish, which I thought was only the name of like an ancient city, because I've studied theology, and so I'm familiar with it, but I googled it before this reading. I hate to ruin the whole illusion of this, that I channel all this like while the camera is rolling, because I don't do that. I do channel some of the information while I'm shuffling the cards, and so Kish came out, and so like I googled it, and so there's also a thing called Kish Island, and that's in Iran. So maybe that's like something, maybe that's a clue to who this person could be. So maybe this person is from Kish Island, or work there, or their parents might work there, or they might have like, but it could also be like Kish, the ancient city. So like maybe spirit is like using the old mapping. So maybe this person lives where ancient Kish used to be, so Iraq. So, or maybe this person is originally from Iraq. So maybe Iraq, maybe Iran. It could be both. Like I also heard like clang in Malaysia, and so that could also be like a clue, and Tingo in Peru. So this person could be from one of those places. So I also heard flintstones, which is a bit random, but maybe it makes sense. Like, so, well, flintstones are cavemen, and so there are like dinosaurs and stuff in like that show. And so, and like I talked about quiche before, ancient quiche, it's really interesting from both an archaeological and a religious perspective. So maybe this person is an archaeologist or a paleontologist, or this person could also study ancient civilizations or religious studies, maybe even theology. So this person could also be a tour guide who arranges tours around like historic sites or archaeological sites, and talk about the history and the myths. So maybe this person could work at a museum as well. This person could also work at one of those baths as well. I know that's a bit specific, but like those Roman baths. This person could also be an Aries in the zodiac sign, or like an Aquarius. I also heard Mini, so maybe this person drives a Mini, like a Mini Cooper or something like that. So, well, I think this person might be quite wealthy. Maybe this person has wealthy parents. I also heard liver damage. So, well, maybe this person is a bit of a drinker. So maybe this person likes to party a lot. And I also heard Sting, like maybe the musician Sting. Maybe this person is a fan. Or maybe this person looks a bit like a young Sting. You can Google it if, I don't know. But like, so maybe this person is also a bit clumsy. Maybe it's when this person has had like too much to drink. But I heard stagger, so maybe this person has a bit of an unsteady walk at times. So maybe this person trips sometimes. I think this person is quite tall as well. So I think this person might look down on their feet when they walk because they are afraid that they are going to trip. And so maybe their posture isn't that great. But also like tall people sometimes don't have the greatest posture, and it makes sense because they are always bending forward to talk to people and to like walk on the door frames and stuff like that. And so, well, I guess this person is quite tall. So yeah, let's draw some more cards about what this person looks like. So Knight of Flamingos, which is Knight of Swords. 3 of Swords. Ace of Hats, which is Ace of Cups reversed. And Page of Flamingos or Swords upright. So okay, with the Knight of Flamingos here, like you can see that this person has kind of a large nose. So I think this person might have a large nose, like maybe a bit like Mulder from X-Files, which can be quite hot actually. So, well, with the flamingos here, like I think this person has kind of long legs, or maybe also skinny legs. This person could have also like have a bit of a professor look, like this person has, like Also with the Ace of Cups here reversed, I think this person might look a bit mean. This person might have a bit of a dark and mysterious look. Maybe steel grey eyes, like in all of those romance novels, like the type that seems like this person could be that dark mysterious type, with like the person who like the type who looks very reserved and standoffish, and you can't really tell if they are into you because they don't really have many facial expressions. And well, with the Three of Swords here, like I think this person might even look a bit sad actually, like something is weighing heavily on them. Also with the Page of Flamingos here, like you can see how this person here, like they look a bit sad or serious or even a bit anxious actually. Like I can't really tell, but like I don't think this person smiles a lot. Well, this person might smile when they are around other people and maybe when they are around you, but whenever this person sits alone or walks alone, they look very serious, almost to the point where they look sad. So yeah, I want to ask about how you know this person. So I want to figure out where you know this person from, or where this person knows you from. And so the Emperor, Nine of Cups reversed, Judgment reversed, Eight of Wands reversed. So, okay, with the Emperor here, well, I think you might have met in school. Maybe this person was your mentor or your teacher, or maybe this person still is your teacher, or like maybe a boss as well, or a superior in some way. With a cat here, like from Alice in Wonderland. Now it's about 10 years since I watched the movie, and I've never read the books, but or the book, but the cat is like Alice's guide through the Wonderland, I believe. I don't know, but so maybe this person was your guide through something, maybe your tour guide, or maybe, well, so maybe you, okay, this is a bit specific, but maybe you did some psychedelics with this person, and so this person guided you through that in some way. That, so I don't know, but with the Nine of Cups reversed, maybe you met at some kind of competition as well. Maybe you played beer pong with this person, and well, maybe you lost because it's reversed, or maybe you just looked at other people play beer pong. So, but also like this raven is, when it's upright, you can see that this raven is on top of this school desk, and so maybe you, since it's reversed, maybe you did meet. Maybe you didn't like meet at like school, like you didn't meet like at classes at school, but you might have met in the school building, or outside the school building, or like after school, so after school hours, because it's reversed. And so maybe you met this person after school, at maybe an after school activity or a party, a school party. And with the judgment card here, like reversed as well, you could also have met at a dinner party, but again, it might not have been at the dinner party. It could have been outside the dinner party or after the dinner party, or at an after party after a dinner party. But because, well, maybe if you go to the university together, you might not attend the same faculty, and so maybe you met each other at like after parties. So I don't know. But with the 8 of Wands here reversed, well, maybe you played some like outdoor activity, and well, again, maybe since it's reversed, maybe you actually didn't play that. Maybe you just watched other people play some outdoor activity. But like, oh, well, I don't really know what this card is about, but I'm going to use my intuition and say that how I see it, like when it's upright, it's Alice trying to get this big dog in somewhere, like she's removing one of the pepper mills to make an entrance that is big enough for this dog to get in. So maybe you, like, since maybe you tried to sneak this person into a party, and maybe you weren't successful because this card is reversed, and so maybe you were outside the party a lot with this person. Like maybe you chose to take the party outside now that this person couldn't get in. So yeah, that's what I see here for you, group number 4. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. So bye. Hello, group number 5. You chose this pyrite in fluorite, and so I will start with a channeled message and then I will proceed to the cards. And so first of all, I think this person might have like light brown skin or yellowish skin, yellowish brown skin, or maybe this person just has very dark hair and eyes. I also heard kosher, so maybe this person is Jewish. It could also be kosher, so maybe this person is from Iran. I think this person might have a bit of a pot belly. So, like, I don't know. This person might have a last name that ends with Ferd or Ford, you know. So maybe Pilford, or this person might come from a place that ends with Ford, like Stanford or Oxford or something like that. This person could have a first name like maybe Killian, but like that's maybe only for one of you. But like I think this person is a bit shallow. I think, like, I heard skin deep, and so maybe this person is someone who scratches the surface, not the type who engages in deep conversation with people. This person could also be, well, maybe a bit on the spectrum, so a bit autistic, maybe. I think, well, they don't have to be, but like they could be. So, but I also think this person might talk a bit throaty with her throat. I think this person, well, this person has a hard time fitting in, I think, with people. Like, they seem like a bit of an outsider. Like, this person might be a bit strange, not necessarily in a bad way, but like they might say things sometimes that are maybe a bit unfortunate. Like, they might say things that are a bit inappropriate and at times, and they might not be that great at reading social cues. And well, I also think this person might make some clothing style choices that sometimes seem a bit, well, questionable, and that could be everything from wearing a hat or maybe even wearing a cape. So I don't know, but they could also like have like stripes in their hair, or like button down their shirts too far down or something like that. That's a bit off in a way. So, but let's draw some cards about this person's physical appearance. So, 7 of Wands reversed, 9 of Cups reversed, Queen of Pentacles, and the Sun. So, okay, with the 7 of Wands here reversed, well, this person here in the picture is wearing a cape, like the Queen of Pentacles is wearing a cape as well. So maybe the cape theory follows through, but like this person could also wear like a robe or a toga, or like the a monk robe, or like a samurai robe or something like that. I don't know, but maybe it's maybe it was for like, maybe this person wore it for some theme party. So maybe you saw this person wearing like a toga, and maybe it was a toga party that they were attending. So maybe it was a theme, but with a bird here, like on this person's hand. So it's like a hawk. I don't know, but I think it's a hawk, but maybe, so maybe this person is into like falconry and like, having birds sitting on their arm. So maybe this person is into birds. Maybe this person wears shirts with birds on them as well, like eagles or hawks or something like that, or something with like a feather. Or maybe this person has worn something with a feather, or maybe this person has a tattoo of an eagle or something like that. Or maybe this person looks a bit like a bird in the face. I don't know. Like maybe their nose points a bit inwards, like at the end, like a bird. I don't know. Something about a bird. So with the 9 of Cups here reversed, so you can see on the picture here, like this, there's like a three ladies here offering stuff to this person here, this knight here, and so this is like a ladies' man, but it's reversed, so it is an indicator that this person is not a ladies' man. If it's a man, like this person might not be good with the ladies, and so this person could also well, this person could look a bit like the Queen of Pentacles here, even if it's a man, because like this person could have some feminine features. Maybe they have like high cheekbones, but they could also have like long eyelashes, and well, they could have long hair as well. So well, also their body might be a bit feminine as well. So because I don't think this person is the type who works out a lot, so like this person could have like man boobs and like stuff like that. I don't know, but like they might have like a bit of a more feminine figure, maybe, I don't know, but like, but it could also just be because they are not like trained. Like they could also have like high cheekbones. I don't know if I said that before, like long eyelashes. I might have said that already. But like the long eyelashes are really standing out to me. Like I think they might have that. They might, like, so, okay, so with the sun here, like, I guess this person might be a bit tanned or from a hot country originally. This person could be a Leo as well, or a Gemini. So, yeah, so now I want to ask where this person knows you from and where you two met. So you might have, like, I want to know that. So King of Wands, Two of Swords, Ten of Wands, Four of Swords. Okay, so with the King of Wands here, you might have met this person through a shared friend. So maybe this shared friend is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And well, this is like this also says Caesar here. So maybe you met at school or a lecture about Rome or Caesar or history or political science or something like that. And with the Two of Swords here, like, well, you could also have met at like some martial art, or maybe this person is into martial art and maybe you went to like a tournament and met this person at that. I also think of like terracotta when I think of this. I don't know why, but so maybe you were at a lecture about the terracotta army, maybe also a lecture about art of war. So with the Ten of Wands here, well, maybe when you met you were both a bit tired or a bit stressed out. Maybe you were studying for an exam, or maybe you had just been to an exam, or maybe one of you had to actually take like maybe one of you had to like talk at the lecture, like in front of the audience. Maybe you had to introduce the lecturer, or maybe you were the lecturer, I don't know. And so maybe one of you were a bit stressed out, or maybe both of you were. So that is also what I see with the Four of Swords here reversed. So maybe you hadn't slept all night because you were up studying or preparing for either an exam or a lecture. And so I just think both of you were like a bit stressed out when you met this person. Or this could also have been like an all-nighter event where you stayed up all night studying with this person, or stayed up all night doing something else, like maybe even gaming all night. I don't know. It's a bit, I don't know, but like you might have met at some event where either you had an all-nighter before the event or you had an all-nighter at the event. So that's what I see for you, group number 5. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye.